everybody.
Hi, everyone.
Mr. and Mrs. Traveler here.
It's Elfos Glam.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you would be so kind, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you know when we upload videos or go live. We love doing tours. We love bringing information. What we don't like doing is talking about what we're going to talk about today.
Unfortunately, we have a story to bring you that we've been talking about for a while, and we are just trying to make sure we can kind of try to find a solution to the problem. Maybe that'll help.
Yeah, I'm really trying to do this video because I'm hopeful that the cruise lines and other people will see it and it'll catch fire and something to be done about it. But the violence on the cruise ships has to stop. You guys just don't understand. I love cruising so much. It's like the thing that I love to do in life.
It's like breathing for us.
Yeah, I mean, getting out there, being in an ocean and meeting new people, trying new things, experiencing new cultures. Mm-hmm. It's what we love to do. And to see people come and just take on it is so upsetting to me.
What's bad is there's people out here who work every day. They work hard every day. They work for every single copper they get. And then once you work, the first thing you want to do is go on vacation, and you can spend your money anywhere in the world. But when you decide to spend it on a vacation that has this in it, there's a problem.
So we had two stories this past week. The one was on Liberty of the Seas Royal Caribbean. So this is even transferring into Royal Caribbean now, where there was some young people jumping up and down the elevator. Apparently the older gentleman on the elevator asked them to stop. Don't think that's necessarily unreasonable. And they proceeded to beat the man unconscious.
Yes, unfortunately, he was hospitalized, and thank God he's still with us, but it should have been a problem that shouldn't even started from the beginning. So you can comment below and let us know how the cruise lines should go about solving this problem. We have a few suggestions for you, and hopefully the cruise lines is watching.
Then the other one was the Jubilee of the Seas, Jubilee of the Seas. The other one was the Carnival Jubilee, which apparently there was kind of an ongoing thing throughout the cruise, and then finally it blew up into the luggage area after you get off the ship in the port, and erupted into a big giant brawl. People were hurt, police officers were hurt. I mean, just totally unnecessary. And I'm telling you, I've seen little silly stuff like this. We've been on ships before, and the kids get together, the teenagers get together, and they like to hang on the stairs. And then when you're going on the stairs, I've seen them like put their hand through there and try to trip people and stuff like that. Yes. And I'm just going to say that didn't happen to me because it'd just be a different story. But it's got to stop. We got to have respect for one another. So here's my thing. And I said this before in the past video. I'm gonna let you say what you want to say about it, but I think
everybody watching has something to say about this.
They have to absolutely have no love for this at all. Here's the thing: those ports are controlled federally. They might be owned independently by a company, but they're controlled federally. These people need to be charged federal felonies, and I mean have the book handed to them. You need to take it out of the hand of local authorities and all that stuff because they get a little slap on the wrist and all that stuff. Federal crime, you do double the time. They need to, and it needs to be banned from every single cruise line. You can't go on a cruise ever again.
On any cruise line. I agree with Mr. Traveler. I feel
in fact, I'm going to take it one step further. I think they should be banned from the no-fly. I think they should be put on a no-fly list, too.
It should
just kill their travel.
It should trickle into the airfare as well, because if they become a convicted felon, they shouldn't be able to do anything. You got people like us who are working hard every day to take our money and put the money together. We have families calling us all the time. They got 5, 6 kids. They looking for a budget-friendly cruise. And then you go on a cruise, you have these unruly kids. You have these adults who can't handle the drink package, and they make it bad for everybody. And that's not fair to everybody who's on a cruise. I mean, what solutions can we come up with? Comment below and let us know. How do you feel about it? How do you feel about the kids running around, starting fights? You know, I feel like Mr. Traveler feel like you should throw the book at them. I feel like the cruise lines should raise the prices, because usually when you go on, yes, raise the prices. Because usually when you go on these expensive vacations and these luxury vacations, you don't have all that. That don't happen on some of these most expensive trips.
Yeah,
really
but we, the consumers, should not have to pay the price for their behavior. It happens every day, right? That's why we pay so much more for stuff at the stores, because people that steal stuff and they build that into the cost.
Yeah.
But
when you pay more, you get quality for what you pay for.
Yeah, I get that, but I don't want to, sometimes
I like to get it on
sometimes
the budget.
we take expensive trips.
Listen,
Sometimes we take budget trips just to get away.
I'm
And
not against the budget. Don't get me wrong.
I enjoy doing the budget trips. I don't want to pay the price because of their behavior. They need to be locked up.
I think sometimes when you get
Sick
the
of it.
budget, when you get the budget trips, you get the budget people to go with it.
I get that. But you know what I'm saying? But that's not an excuse for ill behavior.
It's not.
You got to learn how to control yourself, control your emotions, put yourself in check.
Yeah.
But I'm getting so sick of it. It's like a rite of passage to do this stuff now. And it just keeps happening and happening and happening.
It's turning into a revolving door. It's happening way too often lately. This is a new trend that's going around where the kids are getting together, then they go off. They meet up at the club, then they go off and they just be bad. And their parents are somewhere totally off the grid. So their problem become ours. And comment below if you have ever been in a situation like this. If you agree with Mr. Traveler, you agree with me, you disagree, just please keep it respectable. No profanity, but we're going to let you say whatever you need to say.
I'm going to take it even further. I'm going to take it even further.
Really tired
I'm
of
so
it.
sick of this.
100 cruises, we tired of it.
If it's a minor that does this, what you said struck a chord. If it's a minor that does it, the parents should be banned from the cruise too.
They should be fined and they should be fined and they probably should have jail time, because they're responsible for these. Little gyms.
I ain't gonna take it to the jail time level with it, because you can only only control so much. But
man, till he was unconscious.
Yes, they should. The parents should be banned from the cruise line also.
It's gotta stop.
It's just. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Listen, the one thing that's beautiful about vacation is that for that brief moment of time, whatever your cruise is, 4 days, 7 days, 14 days, whatever it is, you can put your differences aside.
Yes.
We don't worry about race. We don't worry about religion. We don't worry about politics. We know what we're doing. We enjoying this world that's here for all of us to enjoy. We learning about different cultures. We learning about different things. We trying new things that we ain't ever tried before. But what these people are doing is bringing the mess with them.
Yes, they bring it.
And I'm sick of it.
With them.
I'm sick of it.
Really, really tired of it. Comment below and let us know, our veteran cruisers, our group cruisers, people who cruise with us all the time. We just had this conversation when we were in Hawaii. I've just talked to some, our friends about it. How do you handle this problem? It's almost like an epidemic that's happening on cruises. And not only cruises, it's resorts too. It happens in resorts as well. You get tired.
But guess what?
The kids running up and down the hall.
If you do it at a resort in Mexico, and you punch somebody in the resort, guess where you're going to be?
You're going to be in jail in Mexico.
You're going to be in jail in Mexico. That's why I say throw the book at them here. They're getting off easy breezy.
The laws are very different overseas than they are here. And a lot of people think overseas that, the Americans are very spoiled because they don't really throw the book at them here. But when you go overseas, you definitely going to know about it.
I'm going to take it one step further. I keep adding them on here because this is great. The one thing that's beautiful about cruise ships is that when you're on a cruise ship, you adopt the laws of the port of the country that you're in.
Yes.
So guess what? If you start a fight on that ship and you in Mexico,
you better have a lawyer.
Call the policia.
Yep.
In Mexico and kick them off the ship in Mexico. I guarantee you, if you threaten people to say, hey, listen, you possibly going to a Mexican jail on there, this mess gonna stop. So, this got to be zero tolerance. It's got to be zero tolerance. I'm tired of it.
This is probably the 5th fight that has happened. We have not even been reporting them, but we're gonna have to start reporting.
I hate reporting this stuff.
This is the 5th one this year.
I hate reporting this stuff. I hate it.
Long story short, me and Mr. Traveler was on a cruise with our family, and on one of our family cruises, and this girl danced with her boyfriend. You know, one girl took the other girl's boyfriend and danced with him, and they got into a fight on the dance floor. They were sent to the Bahamas that day. They were kicked off, and they luggage was waiting for them outside the port.
Yeah.
They had to get off the ship that day of the fight. They just kicked them off the ship.
That's right.
So they didn't even know how they was going to get back home. I saw the girl when we went off. She was crying at the port. You know, they were fighting at the club the night before. The next day, they got kicked off.
Take it a step further and call the police in that country. I guarantee you, once you start having to represent yourself in a foreign country, this mess will stop.
Just please, if you get into it with somebody on a vacation, you know, you just quiet down, step back, and you go to these officers. There's officers walking around everywhere. It's staff walking around everywhere. I even got into it with somebody that was in the buffet that cut him, you know, and cut in front of me. I took a step back. I had to go to the officer, but I wanted to really go on, but I don't do that. But if you feel like it's getting heated, you should probably see an officer on the ship.
This got to stop, guys.
I don't know what solution we need.
And I don't like making videos like this, but I want to try to make this so that it goes viral, so that
put the news out,
that they start throwing the book at these people. It's got to stop.
We have to tell you what's going on. That's our job. Unfortunately, when we come with a good story, everything is good. But when we come with stories like this, it is so bad. But you have to know what's going on. That's why you watch Mr. Traveler. And if you want to sell with us, quiet people, classy, and we do group cruises, and we have one coming up in Alaska that's going to be May 25th, 2026. Give us a call, 877-697-4470, or we can be reached at www.mr-traveler.com. We'll be more than happy to take care of it for you.
Life short.
Have fun.
See the world, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.